Hey, this is Mary doing math. I'm doing it on my bed. Okay, so I'm going to show you an introductory lesson that you can do with stuff you have around the house. I'm going to use pennies. Alright, so this is called numbers and counters. Alright, so these might be hard to see. Here. That might help. Okay. So, these are numbers. I hope you can see them okay. Got a new tripod. I'm trying to figure out how to use it. Okay, so let's do 1 through 5. Alright, so I've got the numbers randomly on the bed. So, if I'm doing an introductory lesson for a 3-year-old, I might start and say, can you show me 1? We've got 1 here. Can you find 1? They can usually find 1. There's 1. Okay, can you show me 2? So if they can't find 2, I'm going to say, here's 2. And these, why are these backwards? Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Okay, same thing. If they didn't know 2, I guess they didn't know 3, but maybe if they're 3 years old, I can say, can you show me 3? They might know 3 because they're 3 years old. I really wish these weren't backwards. I'm guessing they'll look fine in the video. We'll see. Alright, then I might say, okay, this is 4, and this is 5. They often get 2 and 5 mixed up because they look the same. That just takes practice. Alright, and then I'm going to have some counters. Counters can be anything. It's nice if they're uniform so they don't get distracted about whether they're blue or green or purple or fairies or elephants or something. So, we've got some counters here. So, can you count 1? There's 1. So again, with a really young child, I would probably start by counting into their hand. So I'm going to show you 2. 1, 2. I gave you 2. Can you put 2 here under the number that says 2? So you can do them side to side, or you can do them down in a row. The same thing. If they're looking confused, I'd count into their hand. Otherwise, I'd say, this is going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, this next one says 4. So you don't have to quiz them. If you want to know if they already know it, you might just hesitate and say, this one says, and then if they don't say anything, you can say 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory. This is called numbers and counters. So this is something that they enjoy as a lesson. For a young child, I'd start with 1 through 3 or 1 through 5, because the lessons need to be 10 minutes would be a really long lesson. An older child, a child who's done this a lot, a 4-year-old, would probably love doing it by themselves. Just say, would you like to do numbers and counters? Okay, so I'm going to put these back. And that is the first lesson.